Hey beautiful people, welcome to the channel in the No Tarot 1122. Alright y'all, forget your girls pajamas because it is late and I'm just vibing, chilling over here. Long day, long day, long day. And yeah, we're just chillaxing right about now. I started to wait until tomorrow to go ahead and post, but yeah, I got time right now. Alright, so let's see. I hope all of you are doing well rested, ready to get next week started. Alright, so and if not, go to bed. Alright, so let's see what we got going on for Leo. Alright, keep in mind, like I said, it's not going to resonate with everybody. Take what fits and leave the rest. If you would like to book a reading with me, look in the description box for the link to my website. Also, my services have changed, and I just want to send a shout out to my day ones. Thank you so much for continuing to book with me. Although I'm not doing the live readings right about now, I'll probably pick up doing them again later on. But as of right now, I have cut that service, okay? So with that being said, thank y'all for still booking with your girl. I greatly appreciate it, okay? All right, so let's see what's happening for Leo. All right, let's see. All right, so Leo, you have mastery. The conclusion of a powerful lesson has been reached. Deep healing has taken place and the bandage can come off, okay? Also, I kind of feel like Leo here, for someone here, you may have mastered your emotions. Also, how you handle a situation. Okay, so you may have done opposite what you would have done before. So I don't know. All right, but either way it goes, there's lessons that have been reached, and yeah, you're healing from a situation and moving on. You need to be honest with yourself about what's going on. You are being protected by your angels. Don't worry. A necessary transition is happening in your life. Don't fight it. Allow it to occur. All right, so there's that. And then on the bottom of the deck, I was going to say bottom of the energy. All right, so anyway, y'all forgive me if I start talking nonsense or whatever. It's late, and maybe there's a message here for somebody that, you know, negative energies don't want you to hear. I don't know. Take it how it resonates, okay? All right, so perspective can help you understand the situation. Try to look through a new lens to see their point of view. So maybe you're dealing with you know, people here or whatever, and maybe you would handle them differently, and maybe you're deciding to, you know what, is it worth my energy? Is it not? Okay, so you might be being selective about the people and things that you engage in at this time. Okay, so source is telling you there's a cycle closing out, and yeah, better days are coming. It won't be easy, but you know, it is what it is. Go with the flow. All right, so let's see what we got going on for Leo. Oh, sorry, hold on, gotta hydrate. All right, cool. Let's see what we got going on for Leo. What is happening? What do we need to know at this time? What is coming up? We got all kind of questions. Okay. Tell us what we need to know. All right. What is important? What do we need to turn our attention to? Whatever we don't need to deal with, we don't need to know about it. Okay. How about that? All right, so let's see. You have the Chariot. The Chariot is coming. All right, so you got success, triumph. There is forward movement here, okay? Travel. There's some type of advancement happening here for you. So like the Oracle said, you know what? There's a shift happening here, so allow it to occur. Also, this might be telling you it's time to take action, baby. It's time to move up out of this situation, okay? All right, you might not be quite there yet. Taking a break is the best course of action right now. Take a break, sit back, assess the situation. If you're overdoing it, you know, kind of woosah. All right, there's that. And for some of you, you may be moving away from people, places, and things here, which actually benefits you. All right, especially if you're looking at a situation, you may be engaging in situations that's really not worth your time or your energy, right? So looking at, like I said, what is worth your time, what is worth your energy, what are you benefiting from? And not that all interactions and things like that you should benefit from, but are you giving out your energy in places where, you know, it's not benefiting you or somebody else in a positive way? Okay, so there's that. All right, so there's that. All right, and then the death card is here. There is definitely some type of change, transformation happening here. Endings bring in new beginnings. We already see that there's a transition happening here. All right, for some of you, there could actually be some travel involved. All right, I'm seeing a lot of success for you here, Leo, as well. All right. It doesn't matter what it looks like at this point in time, but it looks like Source is aligning you with what you need to be aligned with. All right, so I really love this for you. Beautiful, beautiful energy. 813 or 713 could be significant here for someone. All right, and also it says daring adventure. Embrace a sense of adventure and never let fear hold you back. Absolutely step out on faith. Like I said, you know, you may not see your way clear, but Source is telling you, baby, you have no choice but to move. You can't even stay stuck and stagnant in this situation if you wanted to, okay? Yeah, so if you fight it with resistance, fight change, you're going to make this transition more difficult for you, okay? So there's that. All right, so you might have another opportunity coming up here for you. My God, the Empress. Look at this, beautiful, beautiful. Oh my God. Okay, so you have 4 major arcanas, 5 major arcanas. Ooh, Leo, look at this, beautiful. All right, like I said, the Chariot here, there may be something here that you are taking a leap of faith on. All right, and like I said, you may not really fully know the outcome here, but you're being pushed to move forward here. So Source is actually moving some things in your life, all right? And looks like you have some type of skill that you're going to be manifesting this new beginning with. All right, you could be standing in a leadership position. And whatever it is that you're doing is telling you to have self-confidence here as well, with the Magician on the bottom of the deck. All right, the reason for the reading is the last stand. Make a stand for what is right and never give up the fight for justice. Absolutely, okay? Walk with integrity, use good morals, good judgment here, and absolutely. And when you're walking in this energy, you know, you are going to face negative ridicule and all these other things like that. Don't focus on that. You focus on what Source told you to do, and you keep moving forward, okay? And also dare to be different and never shy away from forbidden knowledge that calls you, or from the forbidden knowledge that calls you, okay? So I'm going to put it to you like this. Just be mindful of what you open the doors to, all right? There's that. So if it aligns with your spirit, go for it. If not, leave it alone, baby, okay? Because some doors are not meant to be open. There's that. All right, so let's see. But anyway, standing up for what you believe in, what is right. All right, some of you are actually, you know, let's see. I want to say this. Some of you may be in positions of service, okay? Yeah. A lot of you like to give back to others, you know. It's very healing energy and things like that. So someone may need your counsel, your actual helping hand here. Somebody here might be thinking about working for or joining, what is it? Habitat for Humanity, or some organization like that. Maybe somebody is getting a house built through them or something like that. If so, congratulations. All right, so I really like this for you. All right, and absolutely stand for what is right. All right, and don't let anybody, you know, kind of push you out of what you know what is morally right for you. All right, so there's that. Give me messages here, please, and thank you. Leo, I do see that there is a lot of work happening here for you. Look at this. All right, there is a cycle that is actually closing out. All right, for some of you, you may have been betrayed by someone here. All right, maybe your intuition is telling you this. You could be feeling some type of way. But, Leo, I'm going to put it to you like this. Whatever this is that you may have been investing your time, energy into, like I said, baby, this is not benefiting you at all. So you are definitely closing out the cycle with this demonic spirit, whatever it is, okay? So, yeah, there's definitely a tower here. All right, Alright, so you're not paying into this negative energy here and determined to close out a cycle and move on. Alright, so there's that. Give me more messages for Leo. Absolutely. Like I said, you're cutting it off. Alright, instead of moving through your emotions with the situation, you are thinking logically, looking at a situation. Like I said, it's not benefiting you. So you're closing out the cycle here. Alright, and things are coming together for you. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to show her tatas. Alright, give me messages, please, and thank you. Yeah, you got brand new beginnings coming in here for you. Alright, there could have been some type of disappointment in this past season. But it looks like, you know, it looks like you were possibly investing and pouring into the cups of others that did not need to be, their thirst did not need to be quenched by you. All right, so there's that. Yeah, and it looks like you are, you know, focusing on filling your own cup and partaking from your own cup here as well. You may be focused on healing your next endeavor here in life, or whatever this is. But whatever this is, it's definitely a change coming through with the number 5. Also, I see that you are protecting your peace, your energy, whatever it is that you are doing. You're standing guard here. All right, absolutely. Like I said, you're moving forward here. Closing out a cycle, doing what you need to do to elevate your situation. Absolutely, starting over. Baby, I told you you're walking away from something in order to bring balance and peace into your life. If it's not equally yoked with you, if that energy is not matching the energy, if the energy ain't right, absolutely not. We cutting that off, right? There it is. Talk to the sword. Let's see. Give me messages here, please, and thank you. You might be getting downloads from source here at this time. For some of you, this could be a loved one that you are cutting off here, some type of partnership, leaving it out in the cold. Look at this. Yeah, like I said, whatever this is here, you're definitely pulling back your energy because it's a burden. Okay. You causing problems, you gotta go. Alright, there's that. Let's see. Give me one more for this situation here, please, and thank you for Leo. So, yeah, you've been waiting for this opportunity, for this message, for this decision to come in. Oh, for some of you, you've been waiting for a confirmation. Somebody could have said something, did something. You're like, yeah, that's all I needed right there was that. Alright, now I'm up out of here. Alright, so there's that. Also, you have this devil that is like lingering around your energy here. So be mindful of what you come in agreement with. Alright, so that's either working together, partnering together, communicating with this person, whatever it is. Yeah, move on. Alright, looks like you're standing in your power, doing what's best for you. Like I said, there's definitely a transition happening here. You're making this shift happen. Alright. For some of you, you don't even care about what else somebody has to say or what they're doing or whatever. It's just on site. You about to get it on site and not in a good way, right? There's that. All right, standing in your power, taking that leap of faith, standing your ground. You came, you saw, you conquered, you're moving on, right? With clarity. Yeah. All right, so there's that. What is this Ace of Wands? Yeah. Knight of Swords coming in here. So you got communication coming in here for a new passionate beginning. This could be something creative, or it could be something that, you know, this could be a connection coming in here. All right, let's see. What's this Knight of Wands? This is a connection here, a partnership. All right, somebody here could want to come in and collaborate with you when it comes to whatever it is that you do for work. All right, I don't know, but whatever this is, it's bringing a lot of peace, happiness, abundance, clarity. All right, look at this, and you got a decision to make here. Leo, this looks really good. You're moving into calmer waters here. All right, so anything else that Leo needs to know in this situation? So I would definitely say let this, Leo, I was going to say let it close out and keep it pushing, right? There's that. Absolutely. Leo, you do have some type of love interest or something like that coming in, or a partnership. For somebody here, this could be an offer of money. Whatever this is, honey, don't let it stress you out. Things are balancing out here as well. like I said, you know, this is in God's timing, not in your timing, but just go with the flow. All right, so let's see. What else we got going on for Leo? All right, take the last stand for what is right. All right, and I don't know why, but I'm hearing don't give in to temptation. I don't know what's that about. All right, so anywho, I don't know what that was about. All right, so let's see. Give me messages for Leo. Leo, I probably won't be here very long. So I always say that, but end up here. All right, so maybe somebody here is detoxing or fasting here. All right, do it alone. Yeah, because, okay, you might be aligned with some people that, you know, are not healthy for you. All right, there's that. All right, your ancestors and spirit guides will support you on this solo journey. So don't fret over, you know, having to do things by yourself here, sweetheart, especially if you're multitasking. It may take a little longer than you would like, especially because I know some of us are like perfectionists and we got to get it perfect, you know what I'm saying, before we do what we do with it or whatever, you know. So with that being said, take your time in this situation. Ask Source to give you guidance and clarity on the situation. And also when it comes to the people that are coming into your life or that you have to deal with, ask Source to give you discernment, you know, to know, you know, how far to deal with these people or if you should deal with them at all. All right, and also be mindful of what you speak, what you write, okay? Especially when it's concerning, you know, the things in your life, all right? Because after all, what you speak, you're putting that out in the universe, telling the universe what it is that you want. You're coming in agreement with that, okay? So speak positive over your life. Even if you're going through stuff, speak positive over your life, okay? All right, incantation magic. You have a powerful tongue. You will see what you speak. Absolutely, okay? Sometimes it might not show up right then, but yeah, you know, eventually things do come to pass. So speak life over yourself and over your family, over your finances and things like that. All right, for someone here, you could be going through a spiritual awakening here. You might be seeing 111, 1111, spiritual awakening, new beginnings, and dreams manifesting are near, okay? You just need to be mindful of addictions and things like that, okay? So try to purge, try to detox, all right? Let go of what is not serving you. If you're spending too much time on the internet and things like that, the phone in your hand, TV and computer all on at one time, baby, back it up, okay? There's that. Not being funny, I've done this myself, started detoxing from, you know, a lot of social media and things like that, and actually started picking up real books, okay? Not even reading them online, but real books here, okay? It's something about the smell of that paper and, you know, flipping through the pages and stuff like that is very, you know, soothing. Also, this is a time for learning, all right? So you might be studying things and stuff like that, you know? Getting to know yourself more. Also, some of you could be, you know, spending more time with your higher power here, whomever that is, all right? So it says, addictions, overindulgence in addictions, in too deep, moderation is key. So what is taking most of your time, okay? This could be the internet. This could also be, you know, scrolling on TikTok, whatever it is. Too much YouTube, too much interacting with people that, you know, aren't really trying to set any goals or whatever, you know what I mean? Whatever it is, this could be food. This could be, you know, something that you like to do, excuse me, recreationally or whatever, but whatever it is, look how it is affecting and what areas it's affecting your life. And ask yourself, is this benefiting me? I'm just saying, it is what it is. When you're scrolling on the internet, you could be doing something else productive, right? All right, so there's that. All right, so moderation is key here. All right, so give me messages here, please, and thank you. All right, abundance and gifts. You'll receive what you have been manifesting here, okay? Also, this is another reason why I think this is kind of telling you to do things alone, because others, outside influence can be a distraction to you as well, okay? So you've been asking Source for something, and he's about to, he, she, or them, or they, or whoever it is, your higher power, is about to bring this to fruition for you. All right, trust your intuition here. Absolutely. Don't question your instincts. The vibes you are picking up on are real. All right. So I love this for you, Leo. All right. Definitely going through a spiritual awakening. Some of you are really practicing to, get those chakras in alignment here. Really forcing usage in that crown and that third eye. All right. So in other words, you may be testing what you have seen. All right. Testing your intuition here. Trust it, baby. Trust it. All right. For some of you or someone here, you have a soul connection. This is more than just a 3D. So you could have a connection that is very strong here. All right. But like it says, trust your intuition here as well. And take your time in this relationship. All right. Whatever this partnership is. Give me one more for Leo, please, and thank you. The reason for the reading. Wow. All right. The card that says Spirit, and Spirit says yes, wanted to pop out. All right. So, Leo, are you fighting change? That is the overall energy. All right, so the reason for the reading is nature. Go outside, get grounded, strengthen your connection to spirit. So you are actually being guided at this time to spend some time alone, connect with source right about now. Your human connections are going to come, along the way. But right about now, source is trying to help you learn some things, help you with this awakening here, align you with your gifts, which could be your spiritual gifts. Also, you got a storehouse with your name on it, baby. Okay, so some of the blessings and things that you have prayed for, and have put in the work for are about to come towards you here at this time. And everybody is not supposed to be in your business or alongside of you when these come through. Okay, so there's that. All right, and then it says 555, are you fighting change? Embrace the unknown that awaits you. All right, so like I said earlier, step out on faith. Source is really doing something here in your life. And yeah, with all those major arcanas, good grief. I'm just saying, Source is up to something, right? All right, so let's see. No. Get down. Get down. Go in. Go lay down. Go. All right, let's see. Give me messages, please, and thank you. That was random. All right, give me messages, please, and thank you. All right, yeah, there's some type of transformation coming in here as well. All right, so you could be expressing yourself, somebody could be swinging it, I don't know. Somebody here could do, be interpretive dancing. Oh my God. All right, so we have movement, hobbies, creativity, and have fun. All right, so some of you, maybe you paint, maybe you sing, maybe you play instruments, whatever it is that you're doing. There is some type of change happening here for you, okay? Might be a little bit uncomfortable, but it's actually bringing growth here as well, all right? So step into your divine masculine energy, no matter what gender you are here, especially when it comes to your creativity. If you've been kind of holding back here, this is telling you to move forward. All right, take action. All right, show strength and courage during this time, during this transformation here, all right? You have success coming for you, but there is a need to detoxify from what does not serve you. All right, you can get some type of recognition here in the spotlight. You're definitely walking in your purpose, and you are being, obedient. That's what I wanted to say. To the Most High, to the plan. All right, to your goals here. Okay, stand in alignment with what you want, and not dealing with the distractions and things like that. Okay, so cleansing body, mind, and soul, purification, purifying your energy here, and also, like I said, with your body here, you might be doing a fast or a cleanse, or all of the above. All right, so yeah, you definitely got new beginnings here. You are definitely protected by your guardian angels here, by Source, him or herself. Protection, you got guides here, awareness, and support. All right, so there is some type of energy that's happening here, transformation. And also with these beginnings here, you definitely are coming into some type of prosperity. That could be financial. That could also be, you know, very prosperous in spirit here with knowledge. All right, so let's see. Give me messages for Leo. It's time for you to focus on self-love, self-care. Make it a routine, all right, of indulging on loving on yourself, doing what's best for you. And that also means by protecting your space, protecting your energy from any negative forces that are trying to infiltrate your life here. Okay, set some healthy boundaries here. Show yourself some unconditional love. Know that Source is actually showing you and has unconditional love for you. All right, Source is going to bring you the connections that you need and the guidance and support that you need at this time. Right about now, someone here, your main focus is spirituality. Like I said, your connection with self, Source, and possibly Mother Earth for those of you that are herbalists and things like that here. All right, so you may be honing in on your psychic gifts, divine and spiritual practices for a lot of you, okay? So doing what's best for you, and whatever it is that you're doing, especially this detoxing, you know, not dealing with what you don't need here, unnecessary BS, right? Fully stepping into your power, your spiritual gifts here, staying in alignment with what Source told you to do, and not getting distracted by what the world has going on right now, but being aware of it, okay? So there's that. I really love this energy for you. There's a big shift that's happening in your life, Leo. So I would definitely say don't fight it, baby. And if you are by yourself right about now, that may be God's protection, all right? I know you get tired of hearing that. You know, sometimes rejection is for God's protection, and sometimes it's not even rejection here that you may be facing here. Sometimes you're looking at your situation, like I said, and like, you know what, that does not serve me. All right, and it's actually draining. So what I'm not getting ready to do is put more money in that slot machine. Okay, so you're not paying into, you know, energies that are chaotic and drama filled and all of that. All right, so you're staying in this high vibration, showing strength and fortitude to move forward. All right, so I really like this for you, Leo. Beautiful, beautiful energy. All right, is there anything else that Leo needs to know? Please and thank you. All right, Leo, for some of you, you have a divine counterpart coming in here. All right, so for some of you, you may be getting prepared, or Source may be preparing you for this connection here. You may have some mess in your life here, sweetheart. Some people that, you know, could possibly hinder what you got going on, coming in between you and your new person or whatever. I don't know. But there's that. All right, so Leo, are you obsessing over a situation, focusing too much on one situation and need to step back? All right, so there's that. And take a leap of faith. All right, look at this. All right, so like I said, take a step back and reassess your situation. What is it that your attention is being pointed to? Does it need to be in there? All right, does it need to focus on that energy, whatever it is that you're focusing on? If it's not growing, if it's not helping you, if you're not learning from it, it doesn't need your attention. All right, if it's not helping you heal, if it's not helping you move forward, why are you looking that way? Okay, there's that. All right, so take a step back and, you know, refocus, regroup. All right, have patience. Manifestations are on the way. You're resolving issues here, solving inner conflict with others, healing past trauma here as well. All right, you got some type of abundance coming towards you. I love it. All right, so Leo, you can have an apology coming through here for someone, forgiveness through mutual understanding, or maybe there's someone here that you feel like you owe an apology to. It looks like this is coming about for you. For someone here, you could be obsessing over this situation, or somebody else could. I don't know. Also, just be mindful of somebody trying to bait you in here as well, okay? So there's that. If this is a situation that you've already had, you know, words or whatever, hey, all is forgiven. I'm good. You good. Let's keep it pushing. All right. But access denied. All right. For some of you, not for everybody. All right. So let's see. Also, if there is somebody here that is obsessing over somebody giving them an apology, let that go. All right. one of the ways that you can stay attached to someone that you really need to let go, and especially if they have wronged you in some type of way, you're waiting for that apology to come through. Okay, give yourself your own closure. All right, don't wait for people to apologize to you. That may not never come. All right, it is what it is. Some people are sorry for the BS that they put you through. It is what it is. So give yourself closure and move on. All right, stop obsessing over somebody giving you closure or an apology, even though it might be due. All right, I don't know. Somewhere down the line in life, you may or may not know it, but you might owe somebody an apology too, and they may have never gotten it. Okay, so let it go and let God. Okay, and just keep it pushing. All right, so let's see. Give me messages. And if you are harboring over somebody getting their karma back, karma never misses an address. Okay, you may or may not see their karma, but just know that they will get their karma for whatever. All right, but don't focus your energy on that. Focus your energy on healing in your future. Okay, you only got so many grains of sand in your hourglass, and there is no telling when it's going to run out. And if you are on your deathbed, forgive that expression, but if you are running out of time and you have a few minutes to assess the situation over all the things that you've done, and you know the time that you had, what you spent your life on, your energy on, some of these situations, harboring ill feelings, waiting for somebody else to come back and apologize, holding a grudge on what they did to you, no, it was not right. And I'm not saying excusing them, but sweetheart, focus your energy on positive things in your life, not BS. Okay, there's that. All right, you are going through some type of awakening here. And again, solving inner conflicts with others, healing past trauma. All right, so have patience in this situation. For some of you, there is an apology coming through. For others of you, you are obsessing and waiting for an apology that will never come. All right, so learn how to move on. Somebody here could actually be playing games with you, baby, knowing that you want closure and that they still have those claws in you. Okay, so let it go, let God. You are going through some type of awakening here. Also, it's telling you to pursue bigger and greater endeavors. Some of y'all are thinking too small. All right, you wandering around with goldfish when you know you could be out there with the whales or whatever. You know, I don't know, but you may be thinking too small or not giving yourself the opportunity to do great things in your life. Okay, and some of y'all, the lives of others. All right, so give yourself a chance to move on and take this leap of faith. Connect with source and self and ask source to align you with the people, places, and things that are supposed to happen in your life. All right, so you have the Lovers here. A passionate connection, shared visions and values, absolutely. All right, so like I said, somebody here, you could have a whole new connection coming in, baby, but if you're holding on to the past grudges, past pains, and things like that, that will bleed over into your new connection, and it will literally destroy what you have going on. And again, going through some type of awakening here, realization or a shift, or discovery here. Like I said, you know, you pay attention to where your energy is going, because sometimes you have people, places, and things that, you know what, don't align with you, but distractions come. All right, and then inadvertently your attention goes to the wrong place. You're looking over to the left or to the right when you should be looking straight ahead of you. Okay. All right, so your overall energy is success. It is your time to shine. Success from what you pour into your heart. All right, so if you hold hatred and animosity in your heart, guess what? It's gonna grow. Okay, there's that. So just close that cycle out. All right, and move forward with your life. All right, go in peace. All right, so let's see. All right. Give me messages for Leo, please. And wow, give me messages for Leo. All right, Leo, don't let pride get in your way. Absolutely. Like I said, remain humble, baby. Remain humble. All right, so let's see. Pride goeth before the fall. So there's that. All right, give me messages for Leo. All right, the answers you need are coming. All right, take time to breathe out. Woosah, a win-win outcome is in the forecast. So like I said, you know, it may look kind of bleak, kind of dismal right about now, kind of crazy because things are shifting, but you're very close to achieving your goals. The overall energy here is, well, the energy here is a win-win forecast. It's on the bottom of the deck. All right, and then nothing will come of this situation. So like I said, you know, the answers you need are coming. So whatever this is over here, let it go. Okay, take time to woosah, reconnect with self and source. That's possibly why somebody's going in hermit right about now, doing it alone. All right, that's that time to take time to breathe out. And the further away you get away from this hurt, this pain, this expectation of an apology or a certain outcome here, you'll start to see things better. All right, so let's see. Give me messages or clearer. All right, should you allow yourself to. All right, so let's see. The energy is gaining momentum, and please know that you are good enough. All right, so if there was a situation that, you know, maybe you were kind of doubting yourself, baby, don't doubt yourself. Source has you here for a reason. All right, and just know that you are able to overcome obstacles. You're not alone spiritually. All right, have faith in your dreams here, and be bold to make the first move. Like I said, take that leap of faith. All right, know that, you know, you might be feeling that push, like, you know what, I'm thinking about doing this, thinking about doing that, and I don't know why, but it's constantly on my mind. Maybe that's the direction that you're being told to go. All right, so let's see. Okay, so my bad. The doggone video cut off as I was shuffling, so I had to restart. So let's do this and get this out of here, and let's see what we got going on for Leo. Give me messages for Leo. Can I get just one, please? And thank you. I don't want a bunch of them. I just want one. Just one. All right, resistance. All right, stepping into your cosmic power as well. All right, so we have gang, Sarah. All right, let's see. Number 22, 22. What we got going on. It says, you are scared that you are going to mess it all up. You may have stumbled, but this is a new day. Learn how to show up for yourself. You ghost your own dreams and resist your own magic. Stop holding back, worrying, and pretending to seek perfection that will never come. Oops. Okay, and I think I said something about perfection in the earlier in the reading. Ouch. Okay, so it says, when it comes to you stepping into your greatness, resistance keeps you stuck. Resistance blocks your growth, creativity, and evolution. Resistance may look like procrastination, laziness, disorganization, excuses, or the lack of motivation, but there are deeper forces at play. You are resisting the force that you really are. The goddess declaration says, this is me and I'll show up. Okay, so, okay. Oh, that's crazy. All right, so you have Gang Sarah, which came out, which is 22. And then you have Mawu Lisa. Yeah, Mawu Lisa. And that is Cosmic Power, which is also the number 2. So 222 could be significant here. February of 2022 could be significant, or February 22nd could be significant for someone here. All right, let's see. And Maulisa says, you are in the right place. Release the fear of your own power. You are sacred. You are magic, not magic. Okay, mandrake. Wow. All right, you are magic. Now that you know this, you can no longer pretend not to be. Rise up into your magnificent. Love and accept yourself fully to unlock everything you seek. Stop pretending to be less than you are. Oops. Okay, well, you better read us today. All right, your real power has nothing to do with external gains. Cosmic power cannot be destroyed or lost. You were created by the same force that birthed the sun and the moon. The declaration says, my power shines forth from within. Absolutely. So I love this for you, baby. So step into your power. Stop rejecting who you really are. All right. Remain humble with the situation, but know who you are. All right. Wow. And I'm hearing God's property. All right. So there's that. So Leo, this is what I got for us. I hope you have an amazing day. I will see y'all in a couple of days or tomorrow. I don't know when I'm going to show up because, yeah, your girl got some stuff going on. You know what I mean? And I like it. So there's that. And thank you as always for your love, for your support, the kind words, and also for hitting that like button with your girl. And also for, you know, remaining a part of the tribe even though I don't post regularly. So I appreciate that. And know that, you know, my prayers and thoughts are with y'all. And yeah, I hope everything goes well for you next week. Y'all take care of yourself. Make sure that you're doing something for yourself that exhibits self-love, self-care. And yeah, connect to the Most High and know that your blessings are on the way. Don't be afraid to take this leap of faith, even though you might not know how it turns out, baby. But for some of you, you took a leap of faith and ended up where you are now, and you didn't know how it was going to turn out. And just look at you shining, okay? So now it's time to go. It's time to grow here, okay? The next season is about to begin, or maybe it already has, okay? So there's that. You keep on shining, keep on grinding, baby, okay? I love y'all. Y'all have an amazing day, and